Let's consume an API. As I said in the last video, today we're going to use Flutter Provider to consume an API and stop to use this handmade list. And if you didn't watch the last video, you should, because we are going to continue from there. First things first, make sure you have HTTP and Flutter SVG in your prospect EM. Now let's refactor the code. At the controls controller, we are going to remove this list. And we're still going to use Change Notifier Provider, so everything will stay as it is now. The API we're going to use is REST countries. The link is in the description, and we wanted to get all countries. So going to this link, we see they have a list of countries, and this is what we want. To get this value, we need a from JSON method, which we're going to create a country dot. But before, let's add more fields like subregion, capital, and flag. We're going to remove the code since we don't need it anymore. Now let's create our from JSON method. We're gonna use factory country from JSON, which is going to receive a map. Gonna have a string and dynamic, and I'm gonna call it pass JSON. And I'm gonna return a new country. These keys here needs to match the keys we found here. So name, we have the country's name, the region, we have the continent, the sub-region, we have the sub-region, the capital, here we have the capital, and the flag, we have a URL that's gonna be an image of the flag of the country. So let's copy this URL, because now we are going to actually get the values. Before this, let's change continent to region, so it matches with the right side. Now let's create a folder called services, and inside this folder we're going to create a file called country service.dot. Here we're going to create a class country service, and we need to import HTTP, so package http as HTTP. And we are going to put the URL where we want to get the data. Now we're going to create a method called fetch countries. So this needs to be a asynchronous method, and I'm going to use a wait here. as this method, we're going to return a filter. It's going to be a list of country. So we need to import country as well. And this is need to be two lists, so we can pass a list. At the main, we are not going to return only Change Notifier because now we need a Filter Provider as well. So we are going to use Mute Provider. And the Mute Provider, as the name says, allows us to use mute type of providers. So this way we can also use a filter provider. The Mute Provider has a parameter called providers, which will pass a list of providers. I'm going to put Change Notifier Provider here and close here. And we're also going to use a filter provider of the type list country. And we're gonna use a create method. I'm going to return a country service. So let's create here. And here we're gonna use country service dot fetch country. This way we are going to get the API. And remember, these types need to be of future. That's why we are returning a future here. So to catch our list, we are going to the home.dart, and we need to use provider.of. So we're gonna get a list of countries and using provider.of list of country. Gonna import country, and here we need to make a check because when the application is starting, our data might not get fetched yet, so we need to check here if countries is equal null. We're going to return a circular progress indicator, and if it's not, we're going to return what we already have. Let's save it, and gonna copy this because we are also going to use this at the build list. We're also going to use here, and the only thing we're gonna change is remove controller, because remember, our controllers don't get hold of a list anymore. And at the information, we're going to put our flag because we removed, and this time we're gonna use svg picture dot network, and we're going to pass our URL, which is have to be countries, controller, dot chosen, dot flag. And I'm gonna put a width of 1. And also going to add the information. So let's see if it's working. Need to restart the app. So there is an error here. I need to remove this. To change this, we're going to put a sentence. And restart it again. So you can see the progress. And now let's choose a country. And here you can see all the information that we have from some countries. That's it. You can check this code, the link in the description, and my GitHub, and you also can find me at Instagram. I hope you like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.